All right, Steph, this one's for you. You asked me to talk about the biggest lesson I learned in real estate, and here it is. You can't get a check from a building. I bought 21 rental units in just 2 years, and it was one of the dumbest things I've ever done. On paper, it looked like I was on my way to financial freedom. I mean, that's kind of what all the gurus say, right? Buy rentals, collect cash flow, retire early. But real estate isn't a game, it's a business. And if you don't know how to manage the business, it's going to eat you alive. So today I'm going to pull back the curtain. This is raw, unfiltered truth about my journey in rental property investing, what went right, what went wrong, and why I would do it differently if I could start it all over again. Hey, before we jump in, if you're serious about investing in real estate and learning from my mistakes, do me a favor, hit that like button and subscribe. I don't hold back and I don't sugarcoat. If you want some no BS real estate investing, let's get into it. Back in January of 2019, I had purchased my first flip. I was still on active duty when I decided to get into flipping. That's where this whole mess really kind of started. I had found that one great deal and I was ready to pull the trigger. My coach, Laura Fine, love you, Laura, she told me, keep looking, don't stop at one deal. So by the end of that month, I went on the Facebook Marketplace and Craigslist. I found 2 rental properties. So by the end of the month, I had my first 2 rental properties and they were both under rehab. Let me tell you, I was hooked. The idea of flipping houses was awesome, but owning rentals felt like playing the long game. Buy a property, fix it up, rent them out, and then let the tenants pay off your mortgage while you're building your wealth. It's simple, right? Yeah, it absolutely is, but it's just not easy. And by 2021, I'd gone from 0 to 21 rental units, single family homes, small multifamilies, even a few Section 8 rentals. I had done it, right? I scaled my portfolio fast and I was officially a real estate investor. But here's the thing. I'm going to tell you what no one else is going to tell you. You want to know what I learned really quickly? More doors don't always mean more profit. And here's why. There is an illusion of cash flow. Everybody loves to talk about the number of doors they own and cash flow. I make $600 per door. Sounds great, right? So the basic math is this. If I had 21 units and I was making $600 a door, that's $12,600 per month or $151,200 per year. But let's talk about what happens when the bills hit. A roof blows off, $10,000. That's your whole year profit from one house. HVAC replacement, $8,000. Hope you weren't counting on that cash flow. Your tenant sucks. You evict them. Now you've got legal fees, turnover costs. There's another few months that just get wiped out. Real estate isn't passive income. It's active management. And if you're not ready to handle it, it will break you. There is an equity trap. Being rich on paper in reality means nothing. At one point, I looked at my balance sheet and I was like, wow, I've got a lot of equity here. And I did. I had millions of dollars in property value. My net worth was through the ceiling. But here's the problem. You can't write a check from a house. Equity doesn't pay your bills. You can have all the net worth in the world, but if your cash flow isn't strong, you're going to find yourself living paycheck to paycheck, even with 21 rental units. In the beginning, I was equity rich, but cash poor. And that is a dangerous place to be. It's like having a Ferrari with no gas in the tank. Looks really good when you're sitting there, but you're not going to go anywhere. And worse, tapping into the equity isn't easy. Sure, you could sell it, but then you created a taxable event. What's the cost? Hey, yeah, you can refinance it, but the banks don't care that you have equity if your cash flow sucks. So I had properties over $5 million, but still found myself struggling to cover basic expenses. And that's when I really started to realize that the unit count means nothing if you're not making actual money. I scaled way too fast. It was a complete disaster. When I had 4 or 5 properties, I was managing things fine. At 10 units, it started to get a little stressful. At 21 units, it became a logistical nightmare, working a full-time job, making calls on my way home, trying to manage the properties. I wasn't just a real estate investor. I was a full-time property manager, maintenance coordinator, and a finance juggler. Tenants calling me at all hours because the heat went out, contractors ghosting me in the middle of a job, or 3 at a time, unexpected maintenance eating my reserves alive. I was so obsessed with getting more doors, I did not stop to ask, are these properties actually making me money? And the truth was, some of them weren't. One of the things that are going to kill you is bad property managers. It will absolutely ruin you. At first, I was self-managing. I was saving money. But when I scaled up, I said, hey, I'm going to burn out. Let's bring in a property manager. That'll make my life easier. No. My first property manager, let's call her the money magician. She was moving money around so fast from property to property online. She was moving money around so fast I couldn't figure out where my cash was going. I'd see rent payments come in, but by the time I got my cut, there was stuff missing. Hey, it's Bud. Are you tired of juggling spreadsheets, keeping receipts in a shoebox, and saving project photos on your phone? If you're serious about flipping houses or scaling your rental portfolio or crushing it in the burst strategy, you need a tool to simplify the chaos. That's where FlipperForce comes in. I've been in your shoes trying to keep it all together, but now I use FlipperForce for every single rehab project and deal analysis. It's an all-in-one platform built specifically for real estate investors. With FlipperForce, you can analyze deals like a pro, whether it's a flip, a buy and hold, or a BRRRR property. You can estimate your rehab costs accurately so you never blow your budget. You can plan your project schedules from start to finish and stay on track. And you can even track expenses in real time so there are no financial surprises. You can organize photos and documents, keeping everything in one place. FlipperForce streamlines your process, saves you time, and keeps your business running smoothly. I've used it for flips, bird deals, and rental property analysis, and it's been a total game changer. If you're ready to see for yourself, click the link in the description below and sign up for a free trial. Trust me, this is the tool that'll take your real estate investing to the next level. Let's make it happen. Aim high. The second property manager is the one who got me arrested, literally, got me a bench warrant for my arrest. The guy was so unresponsive to local authorities that he got me into legal trouble over grass. My tenant didn't mow their lawn. They issued a citation. He didn't respond to the citation. It was just a basic code violation that needed to be addressed. And instead of handling it or even telling me, this guy just ignored it like it would go away. And guess what? Hey, you guessed it. Failure to respond, failure to appear that led to a warrant for my arrest. I'm a former cop. I'm former military. Lesson learned. Bad property managers will destroy your business. So here's what I would do differently. If I could go back and do it all again, and I am, we're now over 50 doors. Focus on fewer and better properties. I don't care about unit count anymore. I care about profitable units. A duplex making $1,500 a month in cash flow is better than 5 full units making $300 each, but draining your reserves for maintenance. I thought 3 to 6 months reserve was enough. Boy, was I wrong. Keep a bigger cash reserve. Now, having 12 months of reserves, because trust me, shit happens. You're gonna need it. Next, vet your property managers like crazy if you're gonna use one. I started my own company. I was blessed enough to be able to do that. If I ever use a property manager again, I'm calling every reference, I'm checking every review, and I'm getting a clearer financial report up front. Have multiple streams of income. Real estate alone isn't enough until you get to a certain point. I needed wholesaling, coaching, another side business, property management, you name it. And that was to cover unexpected expenses. So here's my final thoughts. Learn from my mistakes. Real estate is, and I still believe in it, is a powerful wealth building tool, but only if you do it right. If you're just getting started, take it from me, don't rush. This is a marathon, not a sprint. Don't overextend. Don't chase unit count like I did for the first 2 years. And for the love of God, please vet your property managers like your life depends on it, because you just might. Hey, drop a comment below if you've ever had a nightmare tenant or a nightmare property manager. I want to hear your war stories so I don't feel so stupid. And if you haven't yet, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. I'm sharing the real unfiltered side of real estate investing so you don't have to learn these lessons the hard way like I did. And as always, until the next video, aim high. Are you a veteran or first responder and you're ready to start your journey into financial freedom through real estate investing? Visit budevans.com and sign up for a free strategy session today. Whether you're looking to wholesale or flip properties or do what I did and build a passive income portfolio, I'll help you create a customized plan to achieve your goals. Don't wait, take action now and unlock your potential for success in real estate. Let's turn your dreams of financial freedom into reality. Head to budevans.com and schedule your strategy session now.